Roskilde has now joined Copenhagen, Aalborg, and Aarhus universities to open admissions portals for the 2026 September intake. Unlike before, where they used to open admissions portal on the 15th of November, this year they are giving us just 1 month for the admissions window from the 15th of December to the 15th of January. So, within this 1 month, if you cannot make your case, then I'm sorry, you have to wait for another 1 year if you had plans of studying at Roskilde University. So after going through their website, so many things have changed. The fee structure, the program requirements, and so many other things. And I'm hoping that you stay with me to the end of this video so that we can digest all of that. Don't go anywhere. Stay with me. Yes, back to me. So what has changed? The first thing is that admissions dates have changed. At first, we could have admissions portals open at Roskilde University from the 15th of November to the 1st of January, to the 15th of January. But this year, for the 2026 intake, they are so serious on their website, and they have outlined everything that you need to know. Firstly, admissions will run just from the 15th of December to the 15th of January. Why am I shouting? Let me calm down. Now, just to note, Roskilde University is one of those universities we have in Denmark, and it's around Copenhagen. So you obviously would like to study at Roskilde University because studying here, you're closer to job opportunities in Denmark, and because it's in Copenhagen that almost everything is happening. We have so many companies and places are busy, so of course you like to study at Roskilde University. But I must tell you, this is also one of those universities that's very strict with whatever they do, because I did my 3rd semester at Roskilde and things can be so intense here. So yeah, of course, it's a good university. But now, since I'm talking about master's degree for now, since they don't have so many programs, open for us non-EU students or for us third country students, let me read to you the available options that they have for master's degree at Roskilde University, where you can apply for them now, and then let's see if you get admission. So we have master's degree in business administration and leadership. There's chemical biology, there's computer science as well. They have environmental science, European masters in global studies. Yes, there's also global and development studies. Roskilde University also offers international politics and governance, mathematical bioscience as well, media and communication. Of course, I'm a media woman. They have physics and scientific modeling, and last but not the least, social entrepreneurship and management. So these are the few programs that are offering at the master's degree level, and so you can go now to ruc.dk. You see it on the screen, and then you can choose from any of these programs what you want to read. Now, what do you need in order for you to study any of these programs? If you go under any of these individual programs, you're going to see the prerequisite for everything, from the language requirements to the different programs or the different degrees that qualify you for this. Remember, in Denmark, if you are applying to any Danish university, especially the ones that I've listed in my videos, you should have background on what you're coming to study. So if, for example, you're coming to do maybe media and communication studies, of course, you should have done something at the bachelor's degree level, that is related to media and communication. So I indulge you now to go in there, go to under each of the programs and check the requirements before applying. Now let's move to the English requirements. Now, because things are quite complicated, I would really like for me to read directly from the website of Roskilde University so that we don't get ourselves confused with so many things. Yes. Just for us to notice, I am on the website now, and it says from the admission round of 2025-2026 with study start in September 2026, documentation for the fulfillment of the English language requirement must be uploaded by the application deadline. Please note that your application may be rejected if you do not upload valid documentation of your English proficiency by the application deadline. This is what I was talking about. So before you apply, make sure that your IELTS is ready. If by the 15th of January you can't upload your English proficiency, then you can't apply to Roskilde University. Yes. Please note that the required test scores have been changed without notice for the 2026 intake in accordance with the current ministerial order on admission to full-time university degree programs and master's degree programs for working professionals. Now let's look at the English tests. I'll read the way I see it on the website. We currently accept the following documents: IELTS Star Academic with a minimum overall band score of 6.5 and a minimum section band score of 6.5 in the writing and speaking categories. So you should have an overall 6.5 if you're going in for IELTS, and especially for writing and speaking, you must have 6.5 in those two sessions. Now for TOEFL, the internet-based, TOEFL Star, with a minimum overall band score of 83 and a minimum section band score of 20 in the writing and speaking categories. Please take note. And then there's a Cambridge C1 Advanced, formerly known as a Cambridge English. There's also Cambridge C2 Proficiency, formerly known as Cambridge English Proficiency. Cambridge English, sorry. And then the other type is official documentation of a complete upper secondary school education taught in English in one of the following countries. Please, Australia, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, Singapore, UK, or USA. If you don't belong to any of these countries, a lot of you Nigerians and Cameroonians will come to me and tell me I studied all my life in English. Your countries are not stated here, so you must provide an English proficiency examination. They go down again and they put a star. Please note that the IELTS or TOEFL test cannot be more than 2 years old. Roskilde University accepts the special home edition of the internet-based TOEFL test. Roskilde University does not accept my best scores. Roskilde University does not accept IELTS Academic Online. And lastly, Roskilde University does not accept IELTS One Skill Retake. So if you fail in one of the sections or if you do not have the required band score, you have to take the exam all over again for IELTS. So that's that for English proficiency. Let's go over to tuition. So for scholarships, Roskilde University has outlined, I think, 4 main programs that they give scholarships, for. And remember, those who are allowed to apply for scholarship are only those who are supposed to pay school fees. So just non-EU students are supposed to apply for scholarships. And how do you apply for these scholarships? Of course, they are saying that you have to write a motivation letter and also upload a CV when you are applying for admissions, clearly outlining, your intentions about the scholarship and all of that. So you don't need to do anything extra in order for you to get a scholarship. Just write the motivation letter and the CV, and then they are going to check your academic background as well as what you've been doing in that field in order for them to qualify you or to give you the scholarship. And remember, they are saying that the scholarship is 7,800 Danish crowns to help you cover your fee and as well your living expenses. So after they pay for your fees, they'll then give you a monthly stipend of 7,800 Danish crowns every month for 22 months. That's what is said there, so that you can cover your living expenses in Denmark. So for those who are applying for the following programs, I think these are the programs that are eligible for a scholarship. Yes, so we have Masters in Media and Communication, Master in Environmental Science, Master in Nordic Urban Planning Studies, and then Master in Computer Science. So these are the 4 programs that if you apply for, you are eligible, or they can give you a scholarship. And remember, these scholarships are limited. It's not like everybody is going to get. So you just have to prepare your money in as much as you're hoping on the scholarship. You also have to prepare your money so that in case you don't get the scholarship, and then you can then apply for, you can pay your school fees and then apply for a visa. If you're not opportune to get a scholarship, what then do you pay as school fees? Now, looking at the website, I've noticed that for the science programs, you will have to pay 8,000 euros per semester, which means that for a year, you're going to pay 16,000 euros for a semester if you are going to Roskilde University. And for those who are doing social science, like we earlier read here, like international politics and governance and all of that, you are supposed to pay 5,000 euros. That's 10,000 euros for 1 year and 5,000 euros for one semester. You're supposed to pay 5,000 euros for one semester in order for you to read any social science program or maybe humanities. Yeah, so I'm encouraging you now to go to the website of Roskilde University and check out all this information that I've said. Go to their official website at ruc.dk. If you have any questions or if you need help with applications, come back to me, the village girl, and I'm always here to help you. Bye.